Oh man, what's the business? You already know what time it is. It's your Speaker Marquise, and yes, welcome to another episode of Marquise Reacts. Welcome to another episode, man. I hope y'all finding value in these videos, just the shifting of the mindset. That's the goal. Also to impart wisdom, in scenarios. Creating awareness for your surroundings, the need for carrying firearms in some of these situations and scenarios to just protect yourself and your family or those less fortunate. It's an evil world that we're living in. It's a dark world, but it's also a world full of joy and blessings and fun. But I'm going to get right into this one. This one really bothered me, of course, because it's like, can I sit down and eat with my people? So the name of this video is, Can I Eat in Peace? So it's a robbery video that went bad, unfortunately. And we'll talk about that a little bit at the end. So let me go ahead and get into this video.
Everyone, I'm Xavier Walton. We begin with breaking news in the Galleria area. 2 people were shot. One of those people, an off-duty police officer from another city, he died. Anieli Ruiz joining us now live from outside of that crime scene. Anieli, what's the latest on this investigation?
Well, Xavier, as you can see behind me, officers are still here on scene. But here's what we know. The shooting happened in the patio right behind me. Police Chief Troy Finner tells us that there was a group visiting from New Orleans when 2 men approached them and tried to rob them.
We better than this. And I'm not going to let by as a chief and everybody that's standing with me right now and let a few little thugs tear down our city.
Police Chief Troy Finner angry at the latest shooting that claimed the life of an off-duty police officer from New Orleans. The shooting happened shortly after 5 p.m. The chief says these 2 men approached a group sitting in the patio and tried to rob them.
Everybody complied. One of the suspects fired, shooting 2 individuals.
The second victim was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Chief Finner says the men got away in a silver or gray Altima.
Somebody knows them, and I want everybody in every neighborhood to stand up, give us some information so we can get these individuals in custody.
Well, Chief Finner has reached out to the New Orleans Police Department. He tells us that the officer killed has 2 kids and is asking the community to keep their families, obviously, in their prayers. Now, both of the men that were shot here have not been identified, but there is a $5,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest. Reporting live, Anieli Ruiz.
It's troubling to me because it's like, what is it that people expect? And that's almost like it's on so many levels and layers. Like, I was talking to a young lady recently, right? And she come from a street background, urban background in general. And I was like, I got a question for you. What is it that people expect us to do or people to do or whatever the case may be when it comes to certain crimes and activities? And this is what I meant. Like, even though, how can I say this? For instance, in this situation, like, they kill somebody. I'm kind of lost for words. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. I'm just kind of lost for words, but I just get like seriously. I don't want to see no young brothers going in the ground, but it's situations like this that really put you in one of those modes, because it's like, okay, they have a nice area. That looks like a nice area in Houston. They got a nice mall. They got two real nice malls like that in the Richmond area. They got Short Pump Mall and they got Stony Point Mall. Now Short Pump, it has the outdoor feel, and Stony Point, it's like an outdoor mall. You know what I'm saying? It's like you walking outside. You got coverage, you know. But you walking outside and you go into the shops, you go into the stores. But it's like, you know, they got a restaurant similar called Maggiano's. Maggiano's is an Italian restaurant. And it has like outdoor seating. So I'm putting myself, I like to do that, like to go there, you know. And it's like, okay, picture me and the wife. Hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to Maggiano's, get a little grub. You know, or some other areas in the that has outside seating. And it's summertime in Houston, and you see two young guys with hoodies on. Now, first instinct is like, what's happening? It's one of them things because these young children, these young guys these youngsters in general be doing some different stuff. Like, they just be doing some interesting stuff. But then it's like how they moving, how they acting, how they looking. And it's like, hold on, something ain't right. But it's like you out there eating, trying to enjoy the weather, and you there, like you from out of town, and these young thugs run up and rob you. But this is the thing that angers me. He said everybody complied. That's what bothers me. Everybody complied. It's like, all right, brother, you know, it's cool. Relax, y'all. Everybody just relax. Here you go. You can have my watch. You know, here go my bracelet. All right, you know, here go my wallet. All right, cool. It's all good. He still shoots. Boom, boom. That's the problem. That's the issue. It's wrong to rob. I get it. You hungry, you starving, whatever. But what's the purpose of causing harm, though? That's where the anger, the rate, you know, where it's like, no, justice needs to be served. So I was kind of asking her, that's kind of what type of what must happen? It's like street culture. I was talking to her, I'm like, you know, realistically, if somebody was to call the police or something like that in a situation like that, like, that's not snitching. Snitching truly is only in the culture of gangsterism and street culture. But citizens, law-abiding citizens looking to do right, living their lives, that doesn't apply to them. So my goal is to create an awareness and challenge these mindsets and beliefs that we have as people and as a culture. Stop snitching campaign. Stop snitching. Well, if like recently, a young lady's daughter was killed. You know, I forgot exactly all the details. But it's like, if she saw the shooter, if she saw the car, if she saw what they had on, the license plate, and she called the police, that ain't snitching. If a lady across the street or an older gentleman or somebody was going in the house or going to the mailbox and saw the same thing and they called, that's not snitching. Especially when it's the loss of life in such recklessness. That applies to people that's in the culture, in the code, in the gangsterism, into gangsterism and things of that nature. That's different. And especially more when it involves you. You know, if you get caught for some crime and your people ain't get caught and all that, or you get caught and you giving up somebody else and all that, you know, whole nother ball game. But to stay on task, that's why you got to be ready. I mean, straight up. And I believe in carrying firearms and I believe in using them. Yes, I'm a man of God. I love people. But this the type of stuff that really make you feel some type of way. Let me know down in the comments. What are your thoughts? These one of them situations where you shoot first. Like, you got your gun on you. This is the exact reason why you keep a gun. People, you know, you got certain restaurants and places that talk about no firearm. Like, who comes up with this madness? Clearly the criminals don't care about it. And it does anger me because it's like, you got don't carry a gun, you know, no open carry, and then some places no concealed carry. Just don't carry. So you want me to put myself in harm's way and to reduce my chances of survival just to appease you to what end? For what? If I'm a law-abiding citizen and I'm carrying my gun, if it's open, it's open. If it's concealed, it's concealed. You can't see it anyway, so what's the business? Now here you got these young guys living how they living, coming to do harm. But what if you sitting there eating and you peeping, you like, oh snap, I don't know what's going on. They look suspect, and you just reach down and click your safety off. As soon as you see them, even though it can happen quick, but as soon as you see them coming, you just up it and just let off a few. It's like realistically shoot first, ask questions later. Why? Because at this point, the way I feel, especially after this, I cannot tell you, Lord forgive me, I hope this ain't a declaration of to incriminate me, but at this point it make me wonder, in situations, do I need to go ahead and just shoot first? And we'll deal with the other stuff later. How do I know? You don't. You literally gambling. They complied. The officer said everybody, chief said everybody complied. And they still were shot. Let me know down in the comments below. That's why I'm doing my thing with the book, Overstanding. That's why I'm pushing Lord Save My City. That's why I'm pushing these videos. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification. Help me get this message out there. Help me create Conscious Interrupts. Help me do what I was called to do. It's your folk Marquise. You already know what time it is. Think different. You're going to live different. God bless.